Come on. Is it frozen? It's poor man's fondue. Deposited cash into my Go Bank account so I can pay for financing for my van this month. Fucking cold today. Oh my god. But it's like the coldest it gets in the state in the whole year, so it's only gonna get better like next month and stuff. What I'm gonna do though, my van's cold, it's hard to do stuff when it's cold. I'm gonna generate my own body heat. I'm gonna work out in the van. I've been thinking about it. What exercises can I do in the space that I have? Oh yeah, that worked. Do some kettlebell lifts in the van. I'm gonna sit on my Lugaloo and get a couple sets in, warm myself up, warm the van up with my own body heat. Trying to get my freaking energy drink. I got 5 bags. These are my odds. I got 5 bags. One of them fell. I was like, oh, it's not going to be the one with the fucking candles. Oh, hell yeah, it was the one with the fucking candles. But it doesn't really matter because they're still, it's just the top of them. Mother Mary, she broke. All the glass is already cleaned up. So we got the warheads, cubes, gummy blocks, nerds, we got pretzels, we got ramen, we got wheat bread, more ramen. Tapatito. This chili is really good. the beanie weenies. Chicken rice sides, Alfredo, cheddar broccoli. Got creamer. Needed that. I know people look at my space. I know what it is. The purpose of this was a used van, a lot of mileage. Wasn't going to waste time doing any build or any installation on purpose. I know people look at it and they go, ew. But you know what? Optimal space usage does not get the credit it deserves. So I'll be the one to enlighten the community about it. Optimal space usage. I can put my food in these storage bins. Got extra storage in these bins. Can use them as desks. And I think no installation, I think that's a plus. Granted, how many miles are on the van when I got it? It's financed, and guess what? It doesn't run. It's had so many problems. So I guess it was a good idea not to, put any effort or any time building anything into it. I'll give myself the own pat on the back that I need. No need for superficial recognition here. So you can take your ew and you could shove it. I have Apple TV, and I watched Greyhound with Tom Hanks yesterday. I thought it was a pretty good action movie, but it's very quick, and it just gets right into the movie and right into the action right away. And there's very, very little character development, and there's definitely a negative review I found online about the movie, and definitely something that I noticed in the movie. But, I mean, if you like action movies and you can look past the character development part, I mean, it was a good movie. It just needed a good maybe 15-20 minutes of plot character development at the beginning, and it would have got a much been much better. It would have been much more well received, is what I'm trying to say. But it was good. I liked it. Cool action war, Navy, World War II movie with a lot of battle scenes, and I don't think I've ever seen a Navy action battle movie with as much action in it. So that was my review on the movie. I think it was made in 2020, so relatively new. You should check it out. I'm in the middle of watching Finch. It's a Tom Hanks movie on Apple TV, and it's basically an apocalyptic movie about the future and when scientists predict the ozone layer will no longer protect us from the sun how it normally does. And the temperature is it's really hot. It's 150 degrees in the movie. And there's no vegetation, and everything's desert. But I mean, if it gets that hot and there's no, you can't grow plants anymore, why wouldn't you just build an underground bunker where it's cooler and save the plants that you can and grow plants underground? Why can't you just do that? Oh man, I was watching some NFL analysis this week, and Derrick Henry's back for practice. There's one more week left before the end of the regular season and before the playoffs. They got the number one seed if they win, guaranteed. I think they can get it even if they lose. He's not active for the last game of the regular season, but he's practicing. He's going to be back for the playoffs. It's scary for everyone else with a healthy Derrick Henry coming into the playoffs. #1 seed, potentially Tennessee Titans. Let's go. We're getting a fucking Super Bowl this year, or we got a really good fucking shot at it. And I'm feeling it. We're getting it. Here's a life hack. I'll use this cup for some chips and some hot sauce, and then the hot sauce will still be in the cup. Normally, I'd wash it, but after I eat the chips and the hot sauce in the cup, I'll make some soup that I'll normally add hot sauce to, or I can add hot sauce to, and I'll just use the same cup within a few hours, and pour the soup right in the cup, use the hot sauce that I use for the chips, and then I don't have to wash the cup once, and I get to use it twice. Like, you could still use the energy from the sun. You just have to route, electricity from the sun's power into your underground bunker, where you could use that as an energy source, and it's cooler, and be able to live in an underground bunker where it's much cooler than the surface of the earth if the ozone layer no longer protects the earth from the sun's intensity.